Okay. Well, hello and welcome, everybody. This is going to be primarily a character generation stream, which we know everybody just loves. But don't worry, I'm going to beg you to stay the whole time. I wrote up a bunch of fun little vignettes for when we pick up with our session. It will be 6 months later after the events of the Great Cayman incident. I can't say that. And the falling of our heroes, Rx, Winnie, and Alicia. And some other guy, they found parts of a body, but they couldn't identify him. Whatever that was. What was his name again?
Helmet.
Oh, Helmet.
Goof will never forget that name.
No,
Yeah.
I will forever be known as the person who killed Helmet.
Yeah, it's
we should have put in memory of Helmet as our stream.
Yeah, do you want to roll? Do you want to just do point by, or do you want to do like maybe a 5d6, keep the highest 3? Maybe we'll come in a little overpowered, a little superpowered.
Am I doing the same thing, or is that just for Oliver?
Yep. No, that'd be everybody.
5d6?
Yeah, 5d6, drop 3, or drop 2, drop the lowest 2. A little more forgiving.
Okay, so let's roll some dice.
Yep.
Wow. Oh, thank God.
Wow.
Oh, so that's a 16.
Let's do 17.
No, that's a 16.
Oh, 16. Yep,
yeah.
16. You're right.
At least we're dropping those ones there.
Oh man, Brew, you're trying over there. I can see it.
Poor Snorri.
Yeah, so we can talk a little bit about like the game and stuff. So to me, if you remember, the whole idea was like the name Snorri was a name, like a given name to someone who had been like a hero, someone who had done something like really impressive or like really substantial. Do you remember that at all? You would have discovered that like the first night you met him.
Yeah, I think I remember it, but at the same time, I don't think I ever asked like for more information on it.
Yeah, and then at one point he was like, oh, you know, Winnie, you and I are similar. We're both folk heroes. And I may have mentioned it at least in passing, or might have talked about it just with, you know, like Oliver or something. In my head, about 40, I think 50 years ago, right around the same time that Prefector Lorik lost his son, the elves technically the dwarves were fighting everybody, but the elves uncharacteristically showed up and lended support. And there was a whole contingent of dwarves. There was a whole mountain of dwarves that invented gunpowder and then used it to fuck everybody else's shit up. And Snorri was part of that, like, you know, clan basically, that were like, you know, we're a bunch of miners. We've had it pretty bad for a really long time, and we're gonna fix this shit, and we're gonna use, you know, magic rock fire to fix it. And so they just like they seceded from like the Dwarven Union, and then just took everything they wanted, shut down a bunch of like shipping lanes, invaded a bunch of stuff, and then the Dwarven nation like said no, they're not our people, right? They have forsaken their ties to us. And that was kind of like, in real broad strokes, Snorri's background was like he was part of this group of people who had been just like really disenfranchised, tried to like, you know, stake a claim out on their own, and then didn't get any support, so they all just had to like rise up to the occasion, kind of thing. Okay. But beyond that, like you can really run with it.
All right, David. So I've rolled a character, and the only thing that falls short is the charisma. I've got a 15. I need a 17.
Well, I was just gonna say like arrange them to taste, or did you not even?
I didn't roll a 17. I need a 17. I didn't roll one.
Holy damn, dude! Getting a Paladin's fucking rough.
Yeah, it's the hardest one to get.
Yeah, let's see, because you got a 16, right? But what do you need? 2 16s?
No, you need a 17 in charisma. The rest I can make.
Okay. I would say looking at your stats.
I've put them in the order I rolled them.
Yeah, yeah. I'd say if you want to swap your strength and your charisma, I'll give you that extra 1 there. Make strength 15 and move the charisma to a 17.
Ah, okay. Strength 15, charisma
Yeah.
17.
Still pretty good, pretty decent stats.
Yeah. Or how about I keep the 16 strength and lose something off Constitution, lose 2 off Constitution, then it's fair. Then I'm actually losing 2 instead of losing 1.
Okay.
Okay. So make Constitution a 13, but keep strength a 16. That way I lost 2 points.
Yeah, so let's see. So I'm just gonna put them here. You don't have to keep them in this order, right? But you've got a 13, and then you've got
14, 18, 9, 16, 14.
14. You said 9,
Yeah.
and then what?
16 and 14.
There's one more. 13, 14, 9, 16,
Oh,
14.
13, 14, 18. I got an 18.
13, 14,
18 before the
18.
nine.
Oh, shit.
You got an 18. Ho-ho.
9, 16,
16.
14.
Nice, yeah. So again, we don't have to keep them in this order if you don't want it to. But an 18 con's pretty crazy.
18 con is awesome. It's plus
Snorri's
5
got
hit
shit
points a level.
stats.
What the fuck happened with Snorri? He started off so good.
No, he didn't. He had like
Oh
2
shit, you're
ones.
right. Yeah, that was the ones. Never mind.
Snorri's not doing well.
Poor Snorri.
Let's
Poor
see.
Snorri.
I mean, this is probably a testament of why he was the way he was. So like,
Okay, I've met the basic class requirements.
Nice.
Can I swap my intelligence and my wisdom? Or my
Yeah.
intelligence and my charisma?
Yeah.
I don't necessarily want to be charismatic, but I'd like to be a little smarter.
yeah, I'm gonna swap my constitution and my intelligence because I feel like he's not as smart.
In loving memory of Elnet. Oh. I just
Just
got the
copying
thing
some-
loaded.
Just copying some stuff over into my character sheet, all the Paladin special skills. So I can detect evil at will from level 1. Paladin's sick. +2 bonus on all saves. Immune to all forms of disease.
Yeah.
But magical afflictions like lycanthropy and mummy rot, they don't count because of course it's not disease. Can heal by laying on hands, starting at level 1, 2 hit points per level. Can cure diseases of all sorts. Oh, sorry, I've read that one already. I know, yeah. Yeah, can cure diseases of all sorts. This can be done only once per week for each 5 levels of experience. Surrounded by an aura of protection with a 10-foot radius. So within this radius, all summoned and specifically evil creatures suffer a -1 penalty. So I've got protection from evil, 10-foot radius at all times from level 1. And then you've got all that it starts to say all the higher level things. That is so cool. So I need to decide what now. Weapons wise, I'm gonna be very traditional with it and be like long sword.
Your sword and board.
Sword and board, but I think I want to do lance, and I'm gonna take riding and take lance
Oh shit.
and be that guy. I think.
Yeah, absolutely.
So I'm just reading through my sheet and what I need to put. Well, I need to roll some hit points first, eh?
Yeah.
Okay. So what we're rolling, just standard.
Yeah.
Okay. Wish me luck. 7.
Not bad. We're gonna be 3rd level to start.
Ooh. So I'll roll that again. Twice.
Yeah, bumped it up.
What level are we starting out with these guys?
Level 3.
Ooh.
Get a little bump, a little more survivable.
So I got 14 hit points.
Y'all worked hard those sessions. So what would we do? 6, I think?
Yeah.
Something around there.
18. Oh, so I've got... Oh, right, okay. So I need to check my saving throws then. Saving throws.
Says that for the Beastmaster, I have to start with leather, armor, and weapons he's made.
Hmm. So you'll either want to take a weapon making, smithing, Fletcher kind of, non-weapon proficiency, or you're going to be using a big stick that you picked up. What class are you going, Brew?
A thief.
Nice.
Nice.
He stole the damn relic or artifact or whatever, so...
Yeah, him and his brother, it's true.
Right, longsword.
And he's ambidextrous again. It runs in the family.
We're not going to be doing that this time, no. Unfortunately.
You're no fun.
I know.
Because I got it from my dad, so it does run in the family.
It'll
That
make it a
doesn't-
bit harder to push people off cliffs now.
No.
We're going to make it up by giving him a some kind of magic item.
Right, I'm going to have to grab a pen and paper to make a list of how much gold I'm spending as I buy my gear. I've got 240 starting gold. I rolled 140 and you said plus 100, eh?
Plus 100.
Okay, right, before I spend money on equipment, right? Being level 3 in a Paladin, am I going to get anything, like a +1 shield or armor or any weapons? Am I getting any items before I buy all those things?
Everybody's going to be rolling on the chart once.
Right, should I roll that before I buy equipment then? So I can see what I've got. Is that
Well,
right?
I mean, you might like to, but no, we're going to roll at the end of it.
Oh, okay. So,
That's your little extra item that you got as you kind of went out into the world.
right, okay, I'm just going to buy this stuff just now then. So,
Where did you find starting gold?
it is in...
Is it in equipment?
So, player character, step-by-step generation, step-by-step player generation. If you scroll down to the bottom, table 43.
Table 43, you got it. Thank you.
So, I'm going to buy some gear. Excuse me. So, armor and a shield first.
So 43, so Goofin.
Yeah.
You are a warrior, so you're going to do 5d4 times 10.
How do you do the times 10 or just to roll it 10 times?
Yeah, no, just do it once and then we'll multiply it. Just do the 5d4 and we'll just stick a 0 at the end of it.
Right, so...
Or, I guess not a 0, huh?
Chainmail.
So 90.
75.
Yeah, it is a 0 in that case.
So 90 gold plus 100?
Yep, 190 to spend.
Medium shield. Is £10 and cost me 7 gold pieces. Okay, that's my shield and armor. So let's get some weapons. Oh no, I need to make sure I've got a horse first. Oh, horses are expensive. Shit. I really need a light war. Oh well, I could just buy a riding horse just now.
There's a mule out there somewhere, right? Or a donkey?
No, it's a pony. Morgan.
Oh, excuse me.
I just need a fuck, a riding horse will do for now. Okay, so now weapons. So I want
what is this thief's followers thing?
That's not
When
until you
you
get higher
get
level.
to, yeah, is it 9 or 10?
9, I think.
Yeah, when you get to a high, so the old editions of D&D are not. You're not a superhero. You're not an Avenger. You're not flying in, riding lightning, and summoning down gods, right? You're just a fucking dude that happens to be a little tougher than average. So to fight the Tarisk and ancient dragons and shit, you had to bring like 30 dudes with longbows, and then you got a bunch of shield embankments, and you cross your fingers. So the whole game, that's like where the Adventurer Conqueror King like system came from, because the idea is first you go out and you make a little bit of money, and you're basically like, you know, the Hobbit with a couple people making a little bit of money, but then the game kind of transitions into like, you know, that feudal lordship style thing where you're working as like a knight, and then eventually like you are the king, you're commanding like vast armies to do good in the world.
Gotcha.
Yeah, and that's what's cool about playing a ranger in particular. The ranger has like the best followers that they can draw from.
Oh,
Paladin
yeah.
ones aren't bad either,
Oh, yeah.
but the ranger has some stuff that's like absolutely crazy that can show up.
Oh, ranger stuff's awesome.
Yeah.
So it says under the Beastmaster weapon proficiencies, he initially limited to weapons he can make himself: an axe, club, dagger, dart, javelin, knife, quarterstaff, sling, or spear.
Right.
So I can have one of those? Is that basically what that's saying?
Yeah. It sounds like it's framing you as very much like a you know, living out in the wilds, right?
Yeah.
Right,
Yeah.
Up now.
Very survivalist.
So
I wasn't sure with the level 3 whether that changed anything.
240.
I would say if you want to take a non-weapon proficiency that is specifically, you know, smithing, sword making, right? Like I was saying before, like a was it bowyer, fletching, right? Like that kind of, right? Like if you want to do that, I'm good with you having had enough time to have made a weapon beyond just a simple dagger, right?
Okay.
But you know, in the same way that I'm giving and I'm also taking. Because it's like, yeah, you're gonna have to spend that non-weapon proficiency to prove that you can make a two-handed sword, and then I'm all about it, right? Like, it's fucking, let's do it. Shards of Narsil.
How many non-weapon proficiencies do I get?
What is the? Are you a warrior?
4.
Yeah.
At level.
Weapon
3, you'll have
proficiency is initial or 4, and then you get another one every 3rd level.
Nice. So should have 5 then currently.
Weapon or non-weapon?
As a level 3, should only have 5. That's weapon, non-weapon proficiencies. It says penalty is -2. So initially you have 3, and you get 1 every 3rd level. So 4 minus 2, 2.
Yeah, I think 2. Okay. Where did you see the -2 for the...
Table 34, if you go under Chapter 5 proficiencies.
Everything's a chart.
Yeah.
It's a goofin.
Yes.
Do you want to take a non-weapon proficiency to build a better weapon than the options that were previously given to you?
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm trying to figure out I've got 5 weapon proficiencies, and I'm trying to find a table that lists what proficiencies I can have.
Okay. I don't worry about them too much. The only real question is if you want a specialization. So what kind of weapon do you want to wield? You use sword fighter, a big sword fighter, bows, club, mace.
I was thinking bows and arrows.
Yeah, you want to go bow and arrow?
This time.
Nice. Okay. So I actually don't know how can you do a specialization with bows? Does it do the same thing? Extra 1 to hit?
I don't know where to look. I don't sorry.
Yeah, you can specialize with bow. It's +1 to
Okay.
hit,
Because
+2
it says-
damage.
Recommended is a Fletcher.
Yeah. Yeah, so
the-
we'll say so it's going to take you 2 of your 5 to do bows and specialization in bows.
So those are weapon proficiencies?
Yep.
And I just type in bows? Like, I don't know what words to add in here.
Yeah, just say bows for now. We can look it up later, but it's not like a deal breaker. We know what it all means.
Right, guys, sorry I've been very quiet for the longest time, but I have completely done my character sheet. Proficiencies, non-weapon proficiencies, bought my equipment, named my horse.
So I need to write bows in twice, or
Bows and then like parentheses specialization. And then I would say we want to do probably either swords or knives, right? For either a long sword or a short sword, dagger kind of thing.
swords. So bows was going to be 2. So swords is 3. So I have 2 more.
Yep. And then you can do, like, you could do crossbow, you could do sling bullets, you could do, quarterstaff, club.
Where are the list of the weapon proficiencies? The actual list of them.
I don't know. I wasn't able to find that.
Hold up. So, are you on Purple Worm?
Yes.
Weapon proficiencies, and then hit the first page of that. So, weapon proficiencies again, and then hit that table 44.
44. Okay, thank you.
And that's the list of weapons that you can choose from.
But those are also would be the proficiencies?
Right. Because it says it has to be assigned to a particular weapon, not just a class of weapon.
So I would have to write one-handed sword, not swords? Broadswords, whatever.
Yes.
Alright, done. Chainmail, medium shield, longsword, spear times 5, morningstar, saddlebags, saddle blankets, horseshoes times 8, candles times 10, chalk, soap, and my blanket. And holy symbol! Oh my days, how could I forget?
Good save.
I'll put that in other items of value. So I've decided about his noble birth and about his character and about how he's going to be pompous and have an accent, but I haven't decided what his faith is going to be, Dave, and whatever works best for you, really. Obviously it's Paladin old school, so it's lawful good, but whatever works for you in the game, I'm willing to play Paladin of.
Yeah, I was pretty sure we were still talking Freya.
It works exactly fine for me. What's the rules of that faith, the tenets of that faith?
It was what, Brunar Battlehammer. I never really looked at it.
So
just had a bit of a Nordic bent.
Yeah, so but a god of like battle, or what is it?
Valkyries are like angels of war, I guess.
Cool. So I'm a paladin of war, that's fine. So we'll just make it that his god is the same then as Winnie's was. The Valkyrie Freya. Works for me. So I guess if my character's going to be noble by birth, but he's been kicked away to the church to become a paladin, I guess he's kind of been forgotten about by the royal family, because I never had enough money to get a good horse. I never got money. I did enough money for barding on my horse. I couldn't get a two-handed sword. I couldn't get a lance. So he's definitely not feeling the benefits of his noble birth when it comes to finances.
Right.
But yes, I am of noble birth. My name is.
So last time we gave Maverick his own character sheet. Do you want me to just add? Oh, I had a name for my new dog. Do you want me to add them in the henchperson animal companions?
We can do either. If on that character sheet it'll let you make rolls, that'll probably be handy. Truthfully. Okay, I need a character sheet for my direwolf
named Menace.
I'm rolling hit points from my horse, David. That's that there. 9. Gideon the riding horse. My name is Duke Cyril Girdlespear. I am a paladin of the Holy Order of Freya. And I'm going to attempt to keep up this accent throughout the whole campaign.
Yeah, that's totally gonna happen.
By God, you've got it!
By God, that's it!
Alright, we got a monster character sheet in there.
Okay, thank you.
Yep. You should still have access to Maverick too if it's mostly the same thing.
So yeah, I ran out of money, but yeah, apart from needing some money to buy some more things, my character's pretty sick. So what's his armor class in it? Chainmail and a shield, that makes his armor class 3, right? Boom. I think, I need to double check that.
Alright. Whenever you're ready, Oliver, we're gonna have you roll a d8.
Four. Now, David, quick question.
Yeah.
How many experience points do you want us to have? Just over level 3?
Yeah, just to level 3.
And the THACO we said was going to be the same as me?
For the wolf?
Yeah.
I'm
That's
not
what we
sure.
did.
I would have to look. I'd want to compare, especially since it may be better because you're good at being a beast master. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I make it 4001 then, yeah?
Right. Yeah. Just over.
Oh no, sorry, 4501 for me.
Sure. Okay, Oliver, this is really cool. So you can tell us about this. You take some time to think about it. You have 2 items as part of either your going away present, stuff that your teachers gave you, the church gave you, you found right in an earlier adventure. However you want to frame it, and we can roll for color if you would like, or you can pick. You have a set of dragon scale mail and a box of turquoise animal figurines. They might be from the same thing, they might be from different things.
Let me just add those to the character sheet.
That's sick, man.
Turquoise animal figurines.
Yeah, and dragon scale mail, which is not magical but badass, and we're going to be resistant to whatever color dragon.
Right. Would you quickly give me a quick rundown what the reddish fire, green is?
I think green is poison, black is acid, right? Blue is lightning.
Let's just take red dragon scale armor.
Just do red, just do the classic.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we'll give you some DR against fire. I want to look up exactly what it suggests, but there'll be some sort of damage reduction.
Is it scale mail or what?
Yeah, scale mail. It's just non-metal. It's hide and dragon hide and
Right, so
dragon scales.
Let's go check the armor class of that and.
That's some cool shit, man.
Equipment lists. Equipment descriptions. Armor class ratings. Scale mail and shield. Armor class 5. Ah, so it's less good than the chainmail I had. Ah, okay.
Oh, damn. Sorry.
Well, would there not be plate mail made of scales? It's the word scale that's confusing us. It's not scale mail, it's just made of dragon scales. Would there not be plate mail?
No, it's scale mail.
It's scale mail.
Okay. That is dragon scales.
Okay.
If you want, I would say it's light enough that you could wear your chain mail and the scale over the top of it and use at least not lose the AC there.
Alright, so so it has the armor class of chainmail then?
Yeah, I'll let you do that.
Okay.
Since I don't want to knock your AC down just for flavor.
Okay.
But it is not plate.
Alright. But I'll give me fire resistance as well though.
Yeah, I gotta look up exactly how much, but...
Cool.
Do you know where the languages could be found?
Off the top of my head, no. Do you want some suggestions?
Apparently, I would know 3, and I just put dwarven and common.
Yeah. So I would say the same thing, right? There's an undercommon, right, which is good for like trading with those kinds of things. There's also just like your deep speech, right, which is like underground ettercaps, and then like illithid, right, and kotua, right, like real dangerous shit. You could just do classic and do like the elf, right? That would also work for drow, which you might have run into.
Yeah, I just put undercommon. I feel like that would be more likely as a dwarf.
Yeah.
It says
Thank
in
you.
the Beastmaster there's secondary skills of hunter and fisher. Are those put in as non-weapon proficiencies that I have to use?
I believe so. They don't count against you though,
Okay.
because you just get them.
Right, I am upgrading to a light warhorse.
Ooh. How'd you do that?
The money I didn't spend on my original armor. Because I didn't buy chainmail, because you gave me some armor.
Right. The keeping the AC of the chain was contingent on wearing the chain armor and also.
Oh,
the
right,
leather.
okay, so I'm still spending the money on it.
Yeah.
Okay,
Sorry.
okay. No, bring that back to
I was trying to cut you a little extra there.
No, that's cool. And I'll put my money back to... It'll be 35. Okay.
Where are you at, Brew?
I still have to figure out like Thaco. I still have to start buying shit, do saving throws. So
Yeah. Well, at least those ones are pretty easy. I'd say the one that did you already assign your skill points for being a thief? That one ends up taking a little while.
I mean, I've put my ability scores in if that's what you're talking about, or are you talking about like proficiencies and stuff?
No, when you're a thief, you get just like points every level that you can assign. It's very similar to like 3-5 skill ranks, but they're much more minuscule. But we'll get to it.
It's just above proficiencies in languages on the sheet.
Yeah, Goofin, where are you at?
I have all my proficiencies, my non-weapon proficiency, all those guys, and what gear I'm doing. I think now what I do is figure out what I've bought, and if there's any, like you were talking about saving throws. I can't remember how we did that or what.
Yeah, it was just a chart we found somewhere. Hold on.
Yep, saving throws. It is Player's Handbook. If you go right to the bottom, tables, and then go right to near the bottom of that. No, it's not that one, sorry. Yeah, near that one. No, I've lost it
Character
again.
saving throws for a warrior of level 3. Are you ready for him?
Hold on, where are you so that I can understand?
Got it. Table
I don't
60.
use your purple worm. I'm using a book.
Yeah.
So I can't. I can tell you it says it's chart 60, but I don't know if that.
Yeah, table 60.
In Purple Worm, Oliver?
Yeah, table
Where are
60. So if you go to the very bottom folder in the Player's Handbook tables, scroll down to table 60.
Oh, saving throws. I see it. Thank you.
So it's 13, 15, 14, 16, 16.
And those are in the same order as they are on the chart.
Yes.
Yeah, paralyzation, poison, or death magic. So 13, rod, staff, and wands, 15, petrification and polymorph, 14. Then the other two are 16s. Nice.
All right, so let me see if I understand this.
Yeah.
So rogue skills are what you were talking about, and those are percentages.
Yeah.
And I factor in dexterity, race, and armor, which I haven't even gotten to my armor yet, but
Yeah.
every level I get 30 points. I can't put more than 15 in any skill for those 30.
Correct.
So I would have 90 points right now. Could not exceed 45 in any skill.
No.
Yeah, isn't it fun?
You start with more than that, because that 90 is just what you've got for your level up. There's also a base amount that should tell you what you start with.
Right. I've already calculated that
Right,
with the
okay.
exception of armor.
Yeah.
I've got like my race and my dexterity in there, but
Yeah. So what you said is
Okay.
correct then.
I'm gonna be the loudest fucking rogue.
I mean, you are a dwarf, so.
Oh, one question that I did put in the Discord chat was, are we going to find Morgan? Because then she won't need to buy a ladder.
I would say currently, right now, you should buy everything you would like with your character.
Okay.
You may find Morgan later, but that should be a surprise, not a expect.
Okay.
Yeah, sorry. I can't reveal all of my secrets and all the things I have changed about the Solayan Isles. Now that being said, if you all choose to just happen to go to the new owners of the 12 Golden Geese and check it out, hey, and then you went to the 12 Golden Geese and checked it out.
So, Jixiril Goldspear, Paladin level 3, race, human, alignment, lawful good. Deco is 18, hit points is 14 of 14. Armor class is 3.
Yeah, where do you get his dragon armor?
Family heirloom, I guess.
Yeah, that's like the only thing they gave you.
Yeah, that's the only thing.
They were like, well, it's not plate, so I guess you can have it.
Yeah.
Your brother wanted the plate.
So in Alicia's character sheet, there were numbers next to the non-weapon proficiencies.
Yeah.
How do I roll for those in this one?
No, they're related to the skill and how difficult or easy it is.
So, Player's Handbook, Chapter 5 Proficiencies. Weapon proficiency. No.
You beat me to that one, Brew. I was just about to put your Thaco in. I just had to find it first.
Right, yeah, okay. If you go to non-weapon proficiencies 2 and then click the non-weapon proficiency groups, that has the scores.
What's the crossover one? Just out of curiosity.
So you're playing a barbarian. A ranger. So that means you can pick from the warrior, the wizard, and the general group without penalty.
Oh. Okay.
Like, see, Bruce playing a thief, so she can pick from the rogue and the general. I'm playing a paladin, so I can pick from warrior, priest, and general. You can also pick from ones that are not included in that, but it costs you +1 to take it. My horse, his name is Gideon. He is a fine horse. He was a little bit cheap, but, you know, I don't have my funds are not at hand. I'm working with church money, you know. I'm humble.
Not liquid at the moment.
That's the one.
What's the range of a short bow? How do you find that out?
I think it's 50, 100, 150. There's another separate table. So, if you go to equipment descriptions, so chapter 6 money and equipment lists, equipment descriptions, table 45, missile weapon ranges.
Okay.
I miss anything good?
No.
Not at all.
So where do I find the speed for my and the damage for it? I can see the whole bunch of numbers listed, but I don't know what that means.
Okay, so if you go back to Chapter 6, Money and Equipment lists, and then weapons,
Yeah.
it's got...
So the column headings don't match up with what I'm looking for.
Right, okay, so what are you looking for? Speed. Factor. It
Well,
says
the weight
factor.
of 10, size is medium, type is P, but I don't know what speed is.
Okay, so this table that you're looking at, it's got cost, and then pound is the weight.
Yeah.
It says LB, so that's the weight. And factor is the speed. So the third last column. Third from the right is the speed.
Thank you. Why didn't they use the same numbers or same words? So the damage small and the damage large,
Depending.
is that the SM and the Ls?
Yeah, small, medium, and large are two separate. Depends on who you're damaging.
And where did we figure out the range was for a spear? Nothing?
10, 20, 30. Short range is 10 yards, or 10 feet. Medium is 20, long is 30.
Number of attacks, 1?
Yes. Unless you're specialised.
And what?
You can't.
It's got dex,
Specialization
strength,
would
and there's 3 tick boxes to the left. Is there any of those that are...
Yes, you'll tick strength and damage for everything, and you'll tick dex for spear as well.
So these are the ones that I have, that I physically have, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Tell you what, man, 50 gold don't get you a whole lot of anything.
No, it doesn't.
You added that 100, right?
Oh, wait, there's another extra 100?
Yeah, that's our
Posted
level
it
3
right under
money.
your roll.
Oh, thank God. It's like, I'm getting like armor and weapons and pretty much broke after that.
Yeah, and remember, you're gonna get a little. You're gonna get a little something when you finish your character sheet. Could be a windfall. One of the packs I made is just a shit ton of money.
No.
Thank God I'm not playing Winnie anymore.
Yeah, that's Rx's inheritance. It got tied up. Just slid out of escrow.
So as a ranger beastmaster dude, I'm thinking I can make a bow. Take a thing, tie some rope. Have a bow.
As long as you're taking the Bowyer and Fletcher non-weapon proficiency, I'm fine with it.
Yeah, I got the non-weapon proficiency.
You have built your own bow. You don't have to pay for the components.
Woo-hoo.
If you ever want a composite bow, you will have to pay, but...
Yeah. So I could even do like a longbow?
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
Nice. How do you know how many attacks you get, or are weapons all just one attack?
Depends what the weapon is.
Longbow.
It depends on the level, too.
Longbow,
Right
you've
now,
got,
I think it's just one.
longbow, you've got 2 attacks per round if you stand still.
Oh, that's right. I forgot about that rule.
And other weapons are different as well. Like dart, for example, is 3 per round.
How come it doesn't show a damage large and small?
Based on the arrows.
Oh, thank you.
It's 1d6 for flight arrows and 1d8 for sheaf arrows. Sheaf arrows, more damage, less range. Flight arrows, less damage, more range.
What would be the range of the sheath arrows?
Oh, I don't remember. Actually, no, I think the range is the same. I think the range is dependent on the bow.
Might just be price.
Oh, okay, 8. Wait.
Duke Cyril Goldspear. Yeah, that's my accent for sure. I'm going with it.
The fuck are crampons?
They're the things that go on your feet, I think, that help you climb.
Spikes that you put on.
Oh,
Climbing gear.
okay.
It's not a medieval hygiene product.
Yeah, and that's it. And they're not used for anything else.
I'm just gonna have those permanently affixed to my shoes.
That's not a good idea because they'll be noisy.
I know, I'm purposefully doing that.
And if you ever get on a horse, be very careful how you kick them.
Yeah.
You'll not be going anywhere near my horse with those. Bloody dwarf.
So where are the actual arrows that you would buy?
They're in the weapon list on the equipment. It
Look
shows
at that beard, it's so
under bow, flight arrow, sheath arrow.
There we go. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
So I built my character sheet really fast so I could just spend the rest of the session practicing the voice.
Perfect.
Pro strats.
I'm terrible at voices, so I'm gonna try.
So how do I know what the range of my arrows are? Or my longbow?
I think a longbow is 60, 120, 180.
Yeah, it should just be listed as part of the equipment when you look at it.
Doesn't have a range listed for the weapon.
It's alright, because the first thing we meet is just going to kill us anyway. You're not going to get a chance to fire.
Because we're gonna have to battle that fucking croc.
Yeah.
So somebody rattled off some numbers about the range for a longbow.
60/120/180, if memory serves.
And the difference of those is the type of arrow?
No, the difference is if you're within 60, you've got no penalties. If you're between 60 and 120, you've got a -2 to hit. If you're between 120 and 180, you've got a -5 to hit, and you can't shoot it more than 180. Short range, no penalty. Medium range, -2. Long range, -5.
And longbow strength and damage. Is there dexterity for a longbow?
Click the dex and damage on that one.
Not strength?
Not strength.
How much would you guess a harmonica would cost?
You really don't want to be quiet.
It's a bit of an interesting construction. I'd probably call it, I don't know, say 15 gold.
Okay.
That was quite. I thought that was quite generous of you, Dave. I would have said more, but.
I was 15 to 20. That's a fair bit of gold.
Well, I suppose
Okay, I'll go with 20. That's fine.
Yeah.
Like, that's more than my heavy horse lance cost, I suppose. Yeah, it is quite a lot, I suppose.
I do agree with you. It presupposes the ability to make fine, metal instruments, but I would much rather have people have that fun shit.
I'm actually dead excited about doing a voice.
It's fun as long as you don't forget the voice. That's what I always do. Fucking 4 sessions in, I'm just like, I have no clue who this character is. Never seen him before in my life.
Do I list the sheath arrows, or do I just keep track of how many I buy?
What do you mean list?
So the arrows themselves have the damage on it, so I just put the damage on my short bow line, and then I put below that in the notes section how many arrows I bought.
Yeah. All right, that means we're getting pretty close then.
I think I'm good. If somebody could take a look at mine and make sure I haven't missed anything.
Ah, yeah, I've changed it. Thanks to a chat request. Just cause it's cool, it's flavorful. Celestial.
Yeah, I mean they're both a lot of fun. Celestial, less useful but cooler.
Less useful, but more something that fucking
more
posh kids
more
might
flavor.
get taught. You know.
Mm-hmm.
Like we get posh kids get taught Latin in school here, mate. It's fucking useless, but it's what the posh kids get taught. So I figure it's like it's the fantasy equivalent of Latin, isn't it? Celestial.
Right. I mean you literally lived in the church for how many years? Like you learn Celestial.
Yeah, cool.
You probably met a damn angel. You know, at least once.
Sick.
People can fucking summon them up whenever they want. Brew, it looked like you were pretty much set up.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna be like over encumbered.
It's alright, we'll find a home base pretty soon.
Yeah, donkey.
Don't we still have the donkey?
Not yet.
Well,
No,
Morgan, we don't know.
Crocodile food by now.
She's a pony. She's not a donkey.
Oh.
You ready for your D8 roll?
What's the D8 roll? My hit points?
No, you're everybody's getting a pack, a little item, a little send away.
I mean, I haven't done my hit points or anything yet either, so.
Okay, you can do it in a sec, that's fine.
I didn't roll brilliantly for my hit points, but it's not the end of the world. Who needs hit points when you have a fine, strong accent like this? Ah! Huzzah!
Fun.
Huzzah!
I am of noble birth. My real wealth is in my blood. Look at the respect the peasants they give me as I walk by.
So did Snorri pick up any of Winnie's soap?
I don't think I ever gave him some.
Oh no.
I was about to put soap in my inventory, like soap shavings, and then I was like, wait, I don't think I gave him any.
I've put soap in my inventory. It's one of those boring things that I always do. I always take swimming proficiency. I always have soap and candles in my inventory. And chalk.
Yeah, the chalk comes up a lot.
Yep. If you've crawled as many dungeons as I have, you know the relevance of chalk, like.
We, in the game this morning, we lost all our equipment, pretty much.
Nice.
But, I was able to keep a hold of most of my things, but I just had the Adventurer's Pack. But, when we burned down the torch, we used it as charcoal. To do basically the same thing.
I'm getting there.
Huh?
I'm getting there.
Yeah.
Alright.
Lord Sorrel Goldspear the Fourth. I'm adding more and more to this name.
The longer we take, the bigger his name
The
will
bigger
be.
his name's getting. Yeah, I want to make him like directly in line for the throne, but like he's got like 6 brothers, and they've got like 18 sons. So he's like way down the line. Like, you've never ever be king, but he's got this pompous kind of self-belief about himself because of it. That's how I'm going to flavour the character, I think.
He definitely thinks he's gonna get there.
Like, he's a bit of a joke in noble society because, you know, he's never ever going to be anywhere near king, but kind of that goes on like he might be.
Well, he's gonna show them up, isn't he?
Yeah.
If he isn't king, he's gonna be an adventurer.
A holy knight.
Nice.
A holy avenger.
Why can't I find out how much it costs to buy a horse?
Go to animals in the equipment lists.
Yeah, no, I found the horse page. I just can't find how much it costs.
Draft horse is
Or am I
200
looking-
gold. A heavy war horse is 400. A light war horse 150. Medium war horse 225. Riding horse 75. So
Sorry, I need you to speak louder.
Yep. Sorry. Chapter 6: Money and equipment. Equipment lists. Animals. And then near the
I
bottom.
went to the wrong place. I went to the animal list.
Yeah, the cheapest horse is a riding horse for 75 gold.
Mm-hmm.
And then there is a donkey, a mule, or an ass for 8 gold. The pony was 30.
I'm buying another animal. I just saw a really cool animal that I want to buy.
Yeah, you buying a peacock?
Now I am.
The pompous idiot with a peacock.
No, I'm gonna buy a songbird. It's 1 gold piece. I can just have a little songbird sitting on my shoulder singing me songs.
You can buy a. Oh, I didn't see that there was things under dog category, so I was like, you could buy a guard for 25 gold pieces.
I'm not gonna bother with animals. I was gonna get a wee songbird and maybe a war dog, but we've got a Beastmaster Ranger in the party. You're gonna be collecting animals, so I'm not gonna bother. I'll just have my horse. And a wee bird. What am I gonna call my bird?
Would Snorri still have an engagement ring on him?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, he definitely would.
That's true. She didn't take it.
Yes, I'm ending up with it one way or another.
What's that?
I said I'm ending up with it one way or another.
Yeah.
There's no songbird in the monster manual, so I'm just gonna take for armor class and flying, like its movement, I'm just gonna take the closest I can, I think, eh? Its attack will be 1 damage, with no doubt. Like a raven gets 1, so I'd assume 1. The minimum, you know?
Yeah.
It's academics, I don't need to really put all this in. I'll give it an armor class and that's probably enough, eh? It'll have 1 hit dice. Less. Tackle 20. I'm making this up, Dave, but I'm making it weak as fuck. Damage 1. Hit points 1. Yeah?
Yeah, I mean, it's not a combat bird.
Yeah. So I'll give it damage 1, hit points 1. Tackle 20. It's a songbird. She's called Lydia. She sits on my shoulder and she sings me cute little songs. So I have a horse and a bird. I feel quite well equipped. I don't have the best armor and shield and weapon, but I've got a bird and a horse and a pompous attitude.
What do you think? Did we do it?
Just need one more. Give me a second. I gotta. My horse's name's Murphy, but I gotta figure out
Ooh.
what. Just a riding horse.
See,
now.
that's all I've got just now. And I was thinking like, oh, I'm really sad that I can't buy like a draft horse or a war horse because I'm a paladin. It's all about a horse. But at level 4 is when a paladin can call upon his war horse, and it's like a, like a holy mount almost.
Nice.
So yeah, I'm just sticking with my riding horse just now, and then maybe get a better horse later. The thing is, when you call upon holy mount, Dave, you need to confirm this, but I think the DM rolls from a table, and it's not just horses. You can get, like, I think the minimum you can get is a war horse. That's like the minimum you get. That's the most common. After that, you're getting like Pegasus and Griffins, and if you get like a really lucky roll.
Yeah, I didn't think it happened that low level, but I definitely agree. I remember seeing some pretty wild shit.
It's level 4, but I think it's like 90% chance that you get a war horse. You know what I mean? I think the rare ones are quite rare.
Right.
But it is level 4.
Yeah.
Where's the saving throws and hit dice?
The saving throws I put in for you.
Oh, okay.
Just a chart. Hit dice though is based off of your class.
3d6.
Which I think is 6.
Yeah, 3d6.
And you'd roll it.
Plus whatever con bonus you have.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh yeah, I see it now.
I got 14 with my 3d10. Quite annoyed at that.
Man, this shit sucks.
It's heartbreaking a shit roll when you're building a character, like.
Does it say what's your con, but all your stats are pretty rough, huh? Oh, your con's not too bad.
Con is
16? You get a few. So you get... Does she get 2 every level? From a 16 con?
Oh, for con bonus, right?
It says, yeah, plus 2 HP adjustment.
Nice. Yeah, it's every level.
Yeah, okay. So you actually have 16 HP, so that's a...
Okay.
You've got better. More than me! What did you get? Your 16 cons? Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a 15 and then plus the racial.
Yeah,
of plus 1.
Mm-hmm. Nice.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm getting up to the bathroom, guys. I'll just be a minute.
Okay, I think I'm done then.
You've done it.
Are we taking a quick break?
Yeah, we can take a quick break. We'll come back. We'll do your two care packages, and then we'll get everyone established in the world and reveal some secrets that have changed.
Sounds good.
I'm scared.